Well, to be quite frank with you, not really in the mood to even film anything. Today is not looking promising. Oh, you're probably asking, where the hell are you, Rusky? Well, Oulton Park, round 5, I believe, of UK time attack. Yeah, it's going to be a wet one, guys. So, I don't know. I might make it as a different style video today. It might not be like a vlog, might be more cinematic. We have lovely tires. They're used, so cheap, but they're proper brain ruts. Let's go and swap them round. So we have at least a small chance. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, sir. Right?
Yeah, the car is ready. It has been on a dyno yesterday. Check this out. Yeah, a little bit more power. Not that it's gonna help today. So yeah, I think enough talking. Let's go into cinematic mode. Scrutineering is done, briefing is done, and now we're collecting the tires, and they are all done as well. Neo Team Tires doing our support for this season. Very, very thankful for that. It's gonna be a wet one. So this is it, first session. Let's see what we can do in these wet conditions. Somebody was filming me, and probably somebody was filming me, and it just worked out. Absolutely incredible, guys. I'm speechless. It was so good. Yes, the conditions were absolutely horrible, really wet, but not only those tires actually performed really well. Surprisingly, it felt almost like in the dry tarmac in corners. On the straights, we have way too much power. We were just spinning it in almost any gear, so I had to feather it, so about 10% throttle. But oh my god, I think times I did 151, and I've been told that I'm like first in my class, but obviously I wasn't even trying. I sound like so I wasn't even trying. I mean, of course I was trying to do a fast lap, but I wasn't trying to beat any time, so I didn't even look at the dash. But it felt really good. Upshifts were pretty much there. A few minor tweaks need to be done, and obviously Haltech, my boys, they're here supporting us again, Mark and Luke is on the console actually. Paul West, the guy who actually tuned the car. So, you know, all hands on deck. We're really in good hands with the whole thing. So we're all, yeah, it's all good. The track is actually drying out quite nicely. I mean, there's no rain right now. Eden went out on air once again, so I will wait for his feedback, see what it is. I still think there's gotta be some standing water because there was a lot. I don't think anything would have changed within 1 hour. So we're probably gonna go on the next session, which is still a practice session on the Pirelli wets, and see what happens. But yeah, really excited to see. Luke did a few sort of changes to downshifts, upshifts and all that, you know, a few little tweaks and pieces. And now we actually have working gearbox oil temperatures, because those Bosch sensors are a bit difficult to sort of calibrate. Yes. Is it drying out?
AR1s. Yes.
This was fantastic. I'm less shaky because I'm getting used to the car, but it was fast. I am first in class. Means absolutely nothing because this is still a warm-up practice session. But the guys that were doing my lap, I did 142. It's moist. It's not raining. It did start sort of light drizzle, but the whole track is wet. There's a few patches of sort of not standing water, but I could see paddles. But it's definitely wet. I was still on the rain tires. They were good, but I think personally, unless it starts raining, it's Air 1 weather for the next qualifying, which is in 2 hours. We did discover the rocker cover is leaking, so there's two possible reasons. A, we didn't torque it correctly, and B, Honda is just being Honda and they all leak apparently. So we have lots of sealant. We're gonna sort of seal it. It's just leaking from here, just a little, nothing super crazy, but obviously because it's so close to the exhaust, that needs to be rectified. And yeah, how is it looking?
Yeah, they're tight. Get her off. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, see that. Just need a wee bit of brake cleaner. You don't have to be run around it.
Oh, look at this side. We have a pit lane walk. Yeah. You wanna dance?
Anti bomb?
Yeah, you want to slow down too?
We need to stop being so
Gay. It's influence. And then, yeah, let's go quicker. Put me off.
Yeah, I was going to say, you killed the vibe.
You killed the vibe.
Why a bit back? You need content.
Yes, I was sick.
That would be actually pretty cool. I'll try and play it backwards. So yeah, like I was saying, we pit walk, and right here you're looking at two first
Oh, you P1 as well?
P1s in our class. Team Haltech.
Team Haltech.
But we are missing Team Haltech.
Yeah, we're just waiting
pulleys.
for the Haltech suits to be.
Yeah. Because they're so special made and they're like made out of exotic materials. I think they're. What was it done with?
What film's that out of?
So here we are doing our qualifying lap. So
The tarmac is fairly dry. It hasn't been raining for about 3 hours while all the Pocket Rocket and Club classes went out. So we basically decided it was time to switch onto the Air1 tires. Unfortunately, as you can see from my windscreen right now, it actually started drizzling. The tarmac is still fairly dry, but it's not completely dry everywhere, so you can see that yes, the traction is a bit of a problem. So the session is really good overall, but I am starting to notice that there is something really weird with my upshifts. Basically what is happening is what we discovered later, and you will see in the next clip, is that the shift cable started stretching. And the reason why I started doing that is because it was going really close to my downpipe, and it actually was burning through the protective covering. And by doing so, it prevented from the metal outer casing containing the inner shift rod on the inside, and it started stretching itself, and then eventually it just completely popped out. On this lap it's not very noticeable. This was fairly early on, as you can see. I think it's lap 1, and it's probably was my best time because it's actually started raining a bit more.
So content, always have to do everything by myself. It did not go according to the plan. Excuse me. This Chinese man not only good at cooking, he's actually good at fixing things. Gear shift cable was really close to the downpipe bit. I didn't really anticipate that. I really thought it was much lower. Maybe with movement or something. It melted, so the outer sheathing has melted. And what it was doing on the upshifts, when I need to go pull the cable, it means that pulls the cable inside the thing, and it was just sort of doing that. So I could not select any forward gears. So what we're planning to do is he's cleaning that thing up. I took my carbon rod off the wing. This was just a sleeve to make it look carbon. So I cut a sleeve on top, so we'll be able to sleeve it over the thing, and then lots of Jubilee clips to compress it all together and then put it back in. It should theoretically be fine. Theoretically, it should let us race.
20 minutes later.
Done. So this is what we have, proper MacGyver. Don't mind the gaffer tape. This is racing gaffer tape. This is a specific gaffer tape developed for racing applications. It may look like the same gaffer tape, but do not be fooled. Anyways, carbon rod on the inside holding it in place. Then we have Jubilee clips holding that in place, and then racing gaffer tape. And then we applied some aluminium foil on this side, and because the cable is the same on each end, we're going to basically just reverse it. So this is actually the new one that's going to go under the thing. It only has to survive this one last session because I will be replacing this cable. Obviously it's damaged, and I will address the issue of whatever the issue we're having. So now we just need to pull it through. Anyways, we just made a strategic decision to swap for wet tires because you can see there's a lot of spray behind cars. It's not raining at the moment, but there's still too much wet. There's plenty of spray behind cars, and I think I'll feel much better on proper racing wets. So yeah, final. It seems to be fine. The gear shift cable fixed itself. I can select gears, so we'll just take it easy. That's it. Not much to say here. Let's just send it. this is it, folks. I'm gonna present to you Novi V.24, which I did before already. I'm really tired, but I have to finish this video here on this lovely note. Second class, not second class, you can tell I'm really tired. Club Pro class second. We managed. Unfortunately, the gear cable snapped again. I only managed 6 laps, but what 6 laps they were. Obviously we swapped for rain tires. Eddie, me and Luke and the team. 2 minutes 39 for a full change of tires. Fantastic effort. So yeah, the car performed remarkably well. One more time I would like to thank the main sponsors and my friends Luke and Mark from Haltech for building the engine, obviously providing all of the electronic gears, and most importantly the support that you need at these events. Always on the laptop, always tinkering, always changing settings. All other sponsors, obviously you know who you are, you know, the GFB, Funk Motorsport, who else? I'm really forgetting. Halsey, GFB, I probably said GFB already. Darren's T7 design, you know, you guys, without you this would have been very difficult, if next to impossible. So yeah, we're here together with Eden, Haltech teammate, RuskiWeldFab. Don't forget to go check out his video, his vlog, you know, love the guy. First at Oulton Park, so Club and Retro, he managed to get first. And I believe this could be his first in this class, or ever time attack. Anyway, look how beautiful those two beauties look. I mean, yeah. Well, it was a challenging day. If you've seen on videos, you know, it was complete rain the first session, then it kind of dried out, so we went on air once, and the last one I think was a good call to put the rains back on. But it was good, incredible. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, of course click that like button, leave a comment, because the comments really help. And until the next one, bye 4 weeks, Oulton Park. Don't forget to tell your nan.